Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Ain binti Muhammad Fadrul and I will start our group presentation for this project titled ANN Holdings Records Management System. Before I continue, I would like to introduce my group members. So this is Aida Madiah binti Azmi, Ain Farisha Hanin binti Kharudin, myself Nur Ain binti Muhammad Fadrul, and Nur Zatira binti Zailan. For this project, our group chose to develop a records management system or RMS. For a company called ANN Holdings, we selected RMS because record management is an important part of any organization, especially when the number of documents keeps increasing over time. Without a proper system, records can become disorganized, misplaced, or difficult to retrieve. A records management system is a digital platform that helps an organization store, organize, and manage records throughout their life cycle from creation, review, and approval up to archiving. Our system, which we call ANN Holdings RMS, is designed to help the company manage its documents in a more organized, efficient, and secure way. In general, before this system was developed, ANN Holdings relied on more manual and unstructured methods to handle records. Files were stored in different places, shared through different channels, and sometimes not properly tracked. This created a situation where staff needed more time to search for documents, and it was harder to monitor the status of each record. Based on this situation, the main problem at ANN Holdings is the lack of a centralized and efficient system to manage records. More specifically, the company faced several issues, such as records were difficult to find because they were stored in different locations and not clearly organized. In addition, documents were sometimes misplaced or duplicate since there was no proper tracking of files. Furthermore, the approval process was slow as everything had to be done manually without an automated workflow. Moreover, there was no version tracking, so when a document was updated, the previous version was not recorded, which could cause confusion and errors. There was also a lack of security and rule control, meaning sensitive records could potentially be accessed by users who were not supposed to see them. Our ANN Holdings RMS is designed to solve these problems by providing centralized record storage, approval workflow, version tracking, search and filter functions, and rule-based access control. With this system, record management becomes more organized, faster, and more secure for the company.
Our project has three main objectives. First, we aim to build a secure and centralized record management system that makes it easier for the organization to store, manage, retrieve, and track documents. Second, we want to improve workflow efficiency by including an approval process, rule-based access control, and version tracking to maintain document accuracy and security. And third, we aim to enhance accessibility by providing fast search filtering features and a proper archiving mechanism so records remain organized and easy to access at any time. For the development methodology of this project, we used a combination of technologies to build the system. The main backend language is PHP, which handles all the system logic and server-side processing. For the database, we use MySQL to store all user information, records, and system data. On the front end, we applied Bootstrap together with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to create a clean and responsive user interface. All development was done using Laragon as the local server environment, which provides a fast and convenient setup for testing and running the system. This combination of tools allow us to build a functional, dynamic, and user-friendly records management system.
For this part, I will explain the usefulness of our record management system. Firstly, the RMS significantly improved efficiency in storing and retrieving records. Users no longer need to search manually, which saves both time and effort. Secondly, it helps reduce human error such as misplaced documents or duplicated data, since all information is stored in a structured and centralized database. Next, the system also enhanced data security by providing control access. Only authorized users can upload, edit, and delete records, which help protect confidential information. Additionally, faster access to accurate data supports quicker and more informed decision-making. Overall, the RMS provides a systematic and organized documentation process that increases productivity and reliability within the organization. Next, I will explain the commercialization potential of our record management system. This system has high market potential because it can be offered to various organizations such as schools, small businesses, and administrative offices that still rely on manual record keeping. The development cost is relatively low, but the demand for digital record system continues to grow, making it a viable and profitable product. Our RMS is also scalable and can be customized to suit different industries, whether for managing student records, inventory, client documents, or internal files. In terms of business model, the system can be commercialized through a subscription plan where organizations pay for maintenance, updates, and additional features. What gives our system a competitive advantage is its simplicity, affordability, and user-friendly design, which makes it accessible even for non-technical users. Therefore, this RMS has strong potential for commercialization and real-world market adoption.
Next, I will explain the novelty of our website. First, it has a seamless management. All core functions are in one place, so users don't need to switch page or deal with complicated navigation. Second, it uses a beginner-friendly layout. The simple HTML and PHP design make it easy for new users to understand how the form and database work. Third, it has a minimalist interaction design. The website is kept simple without heavy animation, so users can focus on the main task. Lastly, it has a long-term maintenance capability. The code is clean and organized, making future updates and upgrades easy to handle. That's all for the novelty.
This is the interface of our company's system. To begin, you need to enter the system address. If you already have an account, simply log in as usual by entering your email and password. Once you have logged in, the dashboard will appear. On the dashboard, you will see a greeting message at the top, followed by the latest announcement. You can also view all the announcements by clicking the bell icon located at the top right corner of the website. The dashboard also provides a quick overview of your record status, including the total number of records, total pending, total approved, and total rejected record. If you want to see more details, you can click the View All My Records button. If you want to submit a new record, click the button located on the right side of the screen. A form will appear. First, enter the title of your record. Then, fill in the file description to briefly explain the purpose or content of the file. Next, select the department that is related to the file to ensure it is categorized correctly. After that, click on the Choose File option and upload the file from your device, and click Submit to send the record into the system. The public directory can be found on the left sidebar. Inside the public directory, there is a search system that allows you to find records directly. You can also browse files using filters such as department, newest, or oldest. Files can be viewed in either tiles or list format.
depending on your preference. By clicking on a file, you can view its details such as the owner and the date it was uploaded. You can also download the file if needed. All files in the public directory have been approved by the admin to ensure they are verified and safe to access. The record you have just submitted will appear on your My Records page. All files, whether pending, approved or rejected, will be displayed. You can filter the records by department or status to quickly find what you need. Additionally, users still can edit any of their file if necessary. Users can also update their general information on the profile page. For example, to update your profile picture, select the file and click Save Profile. The new picture will then be displayed. After logging in as an admin, the dashboard will be displayed. It includes a bar chart showing records by status and a pie chart representing records by department. The dashboard also displays the latest announcement and an announcement management section to provide users with up-to-date information, such as upcoming meetings. Admin can also edit or delete announcements if needed. This page contains all the files submitted by users. Only admins can decide whether to approve, reject, or archive a record. Admins can take action directly by clicking the button on the files. If the admin want to reject a record immediately, they can do so directly. However, if they wish to provide a reason for the rejection, they need to click on the edit button first before submitting the reason. Records that have been archived by the admin will be displayed on the archive page. Admins can download these files, restore the ones that are still needed, or delete the files that are no longer required. Lastly, users can switch between light mode or dark mode, allowing them to customize the interface for a more comfortable viewing experience. That concludes all of the functions of our website. Thank you.